Brady Gustafson for the Grizz has been excellent throwing the football, especially against top-flight competition.
Yeah, he threw for over 300 yards in their first matchup. The last week he had 295 yards, 2 touchdowns. If they're effective today, it's because he's able to read the defense, get the ball out to the right people, and get points on the board.
About Brady Gustafson and what he has done. A broken leg in week 3 against Liberty. He missed 5 games, but when he's on, he makes everybody around him better.
And that's what the coach said. He said, this guy, the playbook is wide open for our offense. When he's in there, we can do so many things. With his size, 6'7", he's able to read over the offensive line, see where pressure's coming from. If they're successful today, it's because he gets that ball out quickly and making the right reads in this option.
You saw the numbers against South Dakota State. He threw for over 400 against North Dakota State here in Fargo in week 1. First snap from scrimmage. We are underway from Fargo. Gustafson goes underneath. And not much doing, maybe a yard.
Loud, and they got to get this deep. The defense wants to get them off. This helps the defense with this noise.
And the Bison showing blitz, and the pass is incomplete, intended across the middle for Josh Horner.
Havoc on him. The guys are a little bit gunshot.
2nd and 11, rushing for the Bison to the sideline. And again, they shut it down. Pierre G. Tucker was there
to get moving.
Second series for Montana, 3 and out. Their first possession. Gustafson changing it up at the line of scrimmage. Across the middle. Catch made for a first down. It's hauled in, and they move the chains.
By trying to pick up the tempo. This defense is doing a very good job of keeping the offense in front of them.
On 2nd and 8, play action. Gustafson near sideline. Catch made by Henderson, and that's a first down to the Bison.
One of those perennial powers for years. North Dakota State is the new kid winning at 4 titles straight in a row.
2nd and 8. Bison showed blitz there, then they back up on it. 4 on the line of scrimmage. Gustafson has time over the middle, incomplete. Hats coaches know that's a big advantage. 3rd and long. Pressure up the gut. Gustafson over the middle, and he had his man, and he misses him.
Trying to work the middle of the seam. You're going to see releases up the field, and that's just a very great coverage. That's a tough throw to really drop that ball in there. But this
variety of formations, this time trips to the right side. Gustafson will go the other way, and he overshoots his intended receiver, Jamal Jones.
See if Montana can respond, keeps this drive going. Here comes the pressure.
See, last week they struggled in the second half against South Dakota State. Trying to keep this drive going from the 48-yard line. Blitz is coming. They pick it up. Gustafson, incomplete. He had his man open, and it was behind run things. They'd like to execute 85 to 90 plays. Can they do it here? In the flat, they go to the sideline, and win is shut down. Thrown for a loss by Nick DeLuca. They're 2 to each side for Gustafson. Rushing for the Bison. Gustafson over the middle, incomplete, almost intercepted. It was intended, giving up an Easton Stick touchdown run in the first quarter. They're trying to get uncorked offensively with Gustafson at the helm on first down. Fires it to the sideline. Henderson the catch, and that's a good start.
And again.
Gustafson's going to throw it instead, and it's intercepted. Trey Dempsey, right spot, right time, as he wasn't near the intended receiver, but he was behind him, and he picks it off.
Yeah, you're going to see this ball. The defender does a good job coming in, hitting the receiver. Right there, the ball's thrown a little bit behind Josh Horner, and in doing so, because it's thrown behind, he doesn't really have a chance to, it just tips the ball, makes it an easy interception for Trey Dempsey.
It's a manageable situation for Coach Stitt here.
That it is right now. And Gustafson, you can see last week versus this week, he has to get more explosive plays right now. They got to find, receivers got to get open, they got to get in the right holes. This is a big 3rd down play.
2 of 7 on 3rd down, pressure coming, Gustafson picked off! Jalen Allison, touchdown, Bison!
Gustafson is struggling, not on sync with his receivers at all. Here comes the pressure up the middle by Schatz right there, and he gets hit. And the simple interception for Jalen Allison, just standing right there in front of it. Ball's thrown to him, just like you do in your back.
Grizz nothing. Jalen Allison a pick six.
You can see he doesn't get a chance to step into it, but that was a throw he should have never had. DB is the only one there. There were no other white jerseys. This offense right now is in flux. They just do this first half.
2nd and 7 after the Wynn run. Gustafson in the flat, catch by Wynn, and they bottle him up at 25. See the numbers in the first matchup. That was way back in the season opener. And he's high with that one as Henderson couldn't hang on. Slant. And the catch made by Josh Horner. Trey Dempsey right with him. That's a 6-yard.
Lined up. Now you may want to run the draw.
Another slant, other side, and it's almost intercepted. That was Jones, the intended receiver.
It's like they were not at what you can see right there. He beats Jamal Jones to the spot, and in doing so, Jamal Jones becomes the DB, and having to break that ball up. This is a kid right now that he wishes he had that. CJ
Gustafson 9 of 19 through the air. Play action on first down to the sideline. Catch made by Ben Roberts, and he's close to the first.
You can see defense is getting set. Oh!
And a fumble. It's picked up by Wynn in the backfield. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's one way to get the first down, up to the 39. Not the way you draw it up.
That is not the way you draw it up. The center right now, Robert Luke, you have to think about what you just did. You got to be smart. You're flustered. You're trying to get back in this game. You got to be smart. Only snap it when you're told.
First down at the 39. They avoid disaster there. Gustafson, pressure coming. Deep ball, downfield. And it's incomplete, intended for Henderson. Coverage of...
Stabbed him with the hand before looking for the ball.
Pass interference. Number 5 on the defense.
You can see the pressure coming through the pipe. Late blitz right there coming from the top. Gustafson does a good job. But right there, see, he stuck his hand out right before you saw the tail end of that. And because he did that past 5 yards, they're going to...
Ellis Henderson. He's 5'9" against 6 foot. Play action, deep ball again. Gustafson downfield. And it's incomplete. Off the hand of Kevin. 2nd and 10. Pressure coming to the sideline, almost intercepted. Intended for Jamal Jones.
Ball skills galore. Pressure's coming again late. So look at the ball, it's thrown inside. You can't do that on a DB like this. He's kicking himself in the head. That's 2 interceptions you should have had. Both of them throws inside that should have been outside. If I'm Jamal Jones and if I'm Gustafson, I'm doing it out and up. Take advantage of his aggressiveness, try to go behind it.
No catches for Jones so far. 3rd and 10 at the 46. They dial up the blitz. Gustafson, pocket collapsing, throws on the run. It's deflected and intercepted. Picked off by Grimsley off the deflection. And that was Trey Dempsey that got a hand on it. And they turn him over again.
Pressure up the gap. Gustin climbs the pocket. Watch the pressure coming late again from the top. Climbs the pocket well. Pressure is there. But look at the throw again. He throws the ball behind. Allows the defender, Trey Dempsey, to come in and tip the ball. And his counterpart, Grimsley, the strong safety, to get it. But watch. Throws it behind. He can't float it like that in that kind of situation. Made that tough catch. Easy interception. Right now, Gustafson's up.
Here comes the blitz. Gustafson under pressure. Down he goes at the 20. Greg Menard was in there. The sophomore, first team All-Missouri Valley.
It's just a straight 4-man pressure. This offensive line did not get off with the speed that North Dakota State defensive front did, and that's why that sack happened. They were back there before Gustafson even had a chance to set his feet.
3rd and 15, they're probably coming again.
They're coming again. You can see they're going to drop off in zone. I'd throw a screen right now if I was Montana.
They lay off on the blitz. Gustafson towards the stick. Catch is made by Jones. Makes a man miss, and he picks up the first down. They needed that.
For this defense, when you get 3rd and 15, that's supposed to be a win for you 9 out of 9 times. But you're seeing right here, poor tackling there at the end of that play allows for the first down.
First catch by Jones. Gustafson goes to Henderson. Now he's got it in stride. Inside the 30 and down to the Bison 25. So a couple plays
Of his offensive line for those positive yards.
in the red zone. Gustafson, corner route. Got his man, touchdown Jones. And just like that, the Grizz are on the board. This is a Jekyll and Hyde team, Jay. We saw it last week. They were absolutely awesome in the first half against South Dakota State. Couldn't get it going. Maybe it's a flip this week.
Yeah, and look at the speed right there. You got Jamal Jones on the outside on Jalen Ellison that got that interception for a touchdown earlier. When you have a young redshirt freshman against a seasoned senior like that, this is usually what happens, and now they're going to go for two.
Oh, is it too early to go for two? With 9:11 to go third quarter, they don't think so.
They got bunch formations. They've been getting out of the trip set, like you said. Look for the top of the screen on the out route.
You're going to send Henderson in motion. And movement up front. Looked like the left guard, Macaulay Todd, shuffled his feet.
False start. 68 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still a try.
Well, I like it. You know what? It's win or go home. So you need more points. You score this way, you only need 3 touchdowns if you're able to hold them to get there, and you convert each time. But you have a little bit more room to work. I find with the spread, the closer to the goal line you get, the more they struggle. You move back, they can be a little more fluid.
Horner and Jones left. Henderson shuffles in motion that way. Gustafson under pressure. Down he goes. Fumble. Wynn picks it up. And they tackle him at the 22, so the 2-point conversion fails, and it's a 24-6 game. Effective thanks to Gustafson going to the air to Jones and also Henderson.
He sure did, and they found Jalen Allison as the person they wanted to go after. We see Jones starting to get into it right there. This play right here to Henderson, and that caught is on Allison. Pay attention to that because the very next play on the other side of the field, he's on Jones, and they go after it again. So they may have saw something in the first half that they feel they could take a chance on the redshirt freshman.
Jordan Champion and C.J. Smith playing the corners now. Gustafson trying to duplicate what he did last drive, and they got a lot of work to do. Pressure coming over the middle, and a catch made by Jones, and a first down to the 45. What a...
Was at the receiver, that might be incomplete.
24-yard pickup, first down at the 44. Play action to Calhoun. They'll throw it. Sideline Jones. They've found something with number 6 now. That's a 9-yard pickup.
That's true, and you know...
Henderson to the other side. They'll throw in the slot. It's Roberts with the catch. Makes a man miss. Puts his head down. There's a sense of urgency.
After being so sluggish in the first half.
Play action again. Gustafson looking deep downfield. He wants Jones, and it's knocked away. And flags come in. And right now, C.J. Smith is under duress because they are coming after him and all the corners. They've been put on an island here in the third quarter.
And that's why I said you have to take shots downfield. I call it, it's one of those situations.
Pass interference. Number 6 on the defense. The 15-yard penalty, it would be an automatic first down.
Because C.J. Smith didn't turn around for the ball soon enough, so when the ball's in the air, he impedes the receiver getting the delay blitz that they've worked so well in the first half.
2 receivers to each side. 4-down territory for Montana, trailing by 25. Pressure coming. Gustafson hit. Down he goes at the 33. Brad
and this is what they have to do. They have to keep this drive going. They need to put some points on the board. That was a nice catch by Ellis Henderson.
Now to the other sideline, and there's Jones again, and that's a first down out of bounds.
This offense has to put a touchdown up.
Gustafson 8 for 8 now, second half. Again, he'll go for Jones downfield, and incomplete. Good coverage there.
Over, making it a tough throw.
2nd and 10. Gustafson downfield, incomplete. Montana just trying to stay within striking distance. They need touchdowns. Their defense has hung in there here against the Bison. Here comes the pressure. Throwing off the back foot, the quarterback, and Curran couldn't come up with it. unorthodox throw there, and Curran almost hauled it in at the 44, fourth down.
As that pressure was coming, he climbs the pocket. I want to say somebody might have grabbed at his back leg as he steps in. You see right there at the bottom, someone pulled at his leg, didn't allow him to really get into it.
For Brady Gustafson, 19 of 38, 200 yards, but 4 interceptions. He's going to go over the middle with this one. That's almost picked off. Trey Dempsey had a shot at it. Gustafson on 2nd and 10, underneath to Josh Horner. 18 of 36 on 4th down this year. They're going to go play action and throw it, and Jones can't hang on. Jones had it, and if he catches it, he may go. Smith was trailing him on the play, and that's been kind of the story of the day offensively.
Yeah, and that's a hard part. So when the quarterback makes an error, the receivers are open in this situation. Receiver should have caught the ball. Quarterback put that word.
Your Marist Museum, maybe the most famous from the state of North Dakota. Opened in Fargo, Rogers' hometown in 1984. No one will forget the 61 home runs. If you're a history guy and follow baseball, this is the year they get 5 in a row. Gustafson on 2nd down. After the completion, dumps it off to Henderson underneath and has a first down. That was kind of... Ran over South Dakota State at home last week in round 1 as Gustafson throws that.
Redshirt senior star quarterback. And this defense has found its groove late in the season.
Slant pattern, and that's a catch.
Going, it's very tough because it's hard to get any smooth continuity. Here comes the pressure.
And incomplete over the middle, intended.
Out ways to still be productive when we can't be consistent the way we want to. You got a junior quarterback coming back. You're losing your best receiver. But your offensive line, you got some young guys up there. So there's some pluses that you can pull from this, that these guys can take this information, transfer to next year.
They'll have the running backs back. They'll have Henderson, the number 2 receiver, back. A lot of pieces back for Montana as they'll make a run again to win the Big Sky next year. 4th down and long. Trying to keep this drive going, 8:24 to go. Flag thrown, and the pass incomplete.
Could be holding. His offensive line's been having to struggle all day. Let's see.
Holding. Number 68 on the offense. That penalty will be declined. First down, North Dakota State.
Bison take over on downs. Here's the frustration.
Yep, see, he gets bull rushed. He splits 2 guys. That should never, ever happen. But that's Nate. Your quarterback is not a running quarterback, which Gustafson is not. That you definitely have enough playmakers in that offensive line, pass blocking all the time, it takes away. Big guys like to go forward. They don't like to go back.
Ben Roberts with a catch to set up a 3rd down and 6 now at the 13-yard line for Montana. Pressure coming, backside. Gustafson goes down.